Hey everyone, this is Grafton with the Loudoun County Chamber of Commerce, and I am joined today by Vanessa Jozwiak with Loudoun County Economic Development, and we're really excited because we have Small Business Week starting next week, and I invited Vanessa to join us to give us an update on what's going to be happening next week. So, hey Vanessa, thanks for joining us. I'm going to let you take it from here and tell us a little bit about Loudoun Small Business Week.
Great. Thank you so much, Grafton. Loudoun County Economic Development is excited to work with our partners for the 5th annual Loudoun County Small Business Week, starting next week, May 16th through the 22nd. Over the course of the week, we have over 17 events designed to connect, educate, and celebrate our small business community. And then we head westward for the weekend, celebrating our small rural community out there in Western Loudoun.
Awesome. So this is the 5th annual. How has Loudoun Small Business Week really evolved from, I know you haven't been in it for 5 years, but you've been in it now for 2. How has it evolved, and what's your process of making sure that Loudoun Small Business Week stays relevant year over year?
Sure. Last year, Small Business Week, we had over 22 events and over 900 attendees through the week. So it was very busy and a lot of great variety, spectrum of different events. This year, we really looked for the feedback from the business community. We talked to the Chamber of Commerce, our Small Business Development Center, our own team here in Economic Development, to hear what the needs were for our small businesses. So this year, we were really strategic about the types of events we worked with our partners to curate and attract. So we're excited for a lot of events dealing with access to capital and funding opportunities. In addition, we have events on our makers movement. For those of you that aren't familiar with makers, these are individuals that like to tinker, make things. And we're really going to be focusing on that as that's growing in our community, kind of this light manufacturing sector that a lot of folks aren't aware about. So really this year is all about feedback from the business community and responding to what they need or wanted to see for the week. So you'll notice that we scaled back events to really focus on the events that small businesses told us they wanted this year.
Great. Hey, give me 1 or 2 plugs. I know you can't plug all the events. There's a ton of them, but give us 1 or 2 that you're really excited about.
Yeah, so Monday we're kicking it off with Fail Forward, a discussion on overcoming obstacles. Failure should not be an F word or the 4-letter word. So we want to talk about small businesses at various stages and industries and some of the challenges they had. So we're excited to welcome Justin Dobson with Comp Energy, Loudoun Chamber's Entrepreneur of the Year last year, Chad McDonald with Connected Ventures, as well as Sharon Vertz with FCI Federal. So really great opportunity to start with a motivating panel and learn from their challenges so that you don't have to make them. But then on Tuesday, we have a resource fair, which is a great way for businesses to connect with organizations like the Chamber, Mason Enterprise Center, CIT, SBIR funds, to know what different organizations can help their businesses grow. Thursday, we always show a movie, and Thursday we're showing Makers, a documentary, working with the Chamber on a Mixer and Makers movie screening, where we'll have an amazing panel after. Pat Scannell with Makersmith will be leading the discussion there, and we have everyone from companies that invest in manufacturing to our visiting our Western companies where we have Catoctin Creek Distilling, so making in all ways. Another great event is going to be Thursday, our investor breakfast with Tech Breakfast, hosted at AOL Fishbowl Labs. So there's really something for everybody, and all of the events can be found on loudonsbw.org.
Great. Is there a cost to attend?
So all of the events have different costs. If you attended all 17 events this year, it would only cost about $200. So we really worked at getting low cost or free events for our community. But because they are low cost, they are filling up fast. So I do encourage anyone, if you haven't been on the site yet or registered for the events you had interest in, to make sure you're getting on loudonsbw.org and signing up so that you get your seat.
Awesome. Very good. Well, hey, we are about out of time, as folks don't listen to many videos much longer than 15 seconds, actually. So, but let me give you a final word. What are you going to leave our business community with from Loudoun Economic Development?
Sure. Loudoun has a great growing industry. Folks around the globe know us for our data centers, our #1 in Virginia wines. But I also want people to think of Loudoun and think of small businesses and growth startups, because 86% of our companies have under 20 employees. So Loudoun really is built on small businesses.
Awesome. Well, Vanessa, you are Loudoun's champion for small businesses. So thank you so much for what you do. We're super excited for Small Business Week next week. Everyone, please go to the source link. I'm going to screw that one up. I'll have to put it on the, I'm going to have to put it right here on the video, because tell me, Vanessa, bail me out. LoudounSourceLink.org?
LoudounSBW.org. We have an app too. Oh. Download the app and stay posted on all of the events on the app too.
Well, that's a better last word than the one I just gave. So LoudounSBW.org, download the app. I'll be doing that right now. And Vanessa, again, thank you so much for joining us.
Great. Thanks, Grafton.